The grand final then between the winner of the two round 2 heats, Adam Raga and Toni Bou, the sport's all-time highest point scorer versus the 12 times and reigning world champion. A tasty matchup for the fans here in Budapest, who of course missed out on seeing Toni Bou in 2018 as a result of his injury. Bou has very much been at his best so far here tonight. Can Adam Raga try to match him? He's got to try and avoid dropping marks. He's the first rider out through these sections. He's dropped a mark there for leaning just over the crest of that square, and that's been the main challenge of this section for most of the night. Now, this is the same route as section number 1 from the early stages of the event, but with an additional step partway through, and there it is. You remember a giant leap that the riders made earlier on in the night. Well, this time they've got to drop down and up a significant step here. Toni Bou, the master of big steps. Adam Raga needs to try and match him. He's on 1 drop mark so far in this grand final. And up he goes! Super stuff from Adam Raga, and out to the end of the section, just 1 drop mark. Can Toni Bou take an early lead in this grand final? 1 mark registered then for Adam Raga. Toni Bou looking to go 1 better. First step, and already 1 drop mark for leaning. So in exactly the same place as Adam Raga, Toni Bou was not able to get through clean. So it's 1 apiece in this grand final, and Bou is now under pressure to remain error-free for the rest of the section, but he can't do so. That's a mark for leaning as well. So the 2 crests that Bou has passed so far have both snagged him for a mark, and this is the 3rd step of section number 1. Adam Raga already leads in this grand final. We have an event on our hands here this evening. Toni Bou makes it up, but again he's landed on the sump, and it's 3 drop marks in section 1 for Toni Bou. Who would have predicted that? 5 sections still to go, of course. It's 6 sections, head-to-head, 1 at a time in the grand final. But Toni Bou already 2 marks behind as Adam Raga launches into the first step of section number 2. A completely new configuration, this, for the final, the opposite direction to section 2 from round 2. And there's a step halfway through that's particularly menacing. That will pose the main challenge for Adam Raga. Now in his 4th season with TRS, the company founded by the legendary Jordi Terres. Raga twice an extra winner in that period. This the step I was talking about, against an inverted ramp. The Minder standing up there demonstrates the height for us. Raga's got to make it up, and he'll be aiming to do so clean. Up he goes, but he's caught the sump, and part of the section gives way as he falls down to a 5-mark score. And that puts Toni Bou back in front. Can Bou convert the opportunity now to lead here in Budapest? A big hit against the side of the section, and down went Raga. Bou now aiming to go 1 better, leads by 3. But of course, if he were to fail as well, he would drop back to the same deficit that he sat on after section number 1. The 2 marks he conceded there could be pivotal. His assistant waiting at the top of the section. You could see it a couple of moments ago from ground level. Toni Bou building up to what could be a massive moment in the context of his night. Section number 2. Adam Raga failed this step. The crowd urging on Toni Bou. This is the spectacle they've come to see. Will it be the best of Bou here? Up he comes, manages to force his weight forward. He's still sat on the sump, urges the bike across though. 1 mark drop for leaning, but Toni Bou is through in section number 2 and reclaims the lead of X-Trial Budapest by a 2-mark margin. The pendulum has swung the other way. Raga failed, Bou in fine style makes it through. Four marks then for Toni Bou, 6 for Adam Raga as we embark on section number 3. A repeat of section 3 from round number 2. Both riders were comfortably clean actually in the second round, so this should pose them no great difficulties. And that reduces the number of sections available to Adam Raga to try and make up this deficit. You can see how easy Adam Raga found it, that one. 6 marks at the halfway distance in this grand final for Adam Raga. Toni Bou just needs to avoid any minor errors here. Greatest rider of all time in X-Trial competition. 57 wins in his 81 appearances, never out of the top 6, not even when riding with that broken back last season in Paris, and guaranteed another podium here tonight. Toni Bou. Clean in section number 3. That's a mere formality, really, after both riders did so earlier in the night. They weren't going to make a mistake there in the grand final. Section number 4, big step with which to open this one, and Raga has to jump back for a second go. So a new step because it's a new entry. In previous stages of competition, the riders had a ramp to make it up here. In the grand final, the difficulty level is raised, and therefore so is the height of this step. Adam Raga couldn't make it up the first time. Can he make it up this step at the second time of asking? Raga! Front wheel gets caught by the minder. It's game over in section number 4. Down for a 5. Raga moves on to 11. Bou now with a 7-point leading margin and a golden opportunity to claim his first ever victory at Extra Budapest against Adam Raga, the 2018 winner. And Bou has made it up! And with ease as well. Raga will be furious watching that because Bou made that look straightforward. And if Bou can remain clean here, he will claim a 7-mark lead with 2 sections to go. And you would fancy that's unassailable. Toni Bou breaking ground now. Adam Raga didn't make it as far as this. Although this is hardly unfamiliar, this section to the riders here tonight. Bou just dropping 1 mark for leaning through it so far. And out he goes of section number 4. Moving on to 5 marks. 6 marks is the gap between the 2 riders with 2 sections to go here in Budapest. Adam Raga then who trails as he comes into section number 5. This one the same as section 5 from round 2 that caught out so many of the competitors. Adam Raga failing first time through, but this time he must complete the section to keep the X trial alive. If he drops 5 marks here, he'll move on to 16. And Bou at most could drop 10 more marks to move on to 15. So Adam Raga must get through it. He could also do with keeping as error-free as possible. He's already on 1 mark in section number 5. He needs to do better than Toni Bou in both of the 2 remaining sections to have a hope of defeating his rival here tonight, and that's going to be 2 drop marks because he landed on the sump and then he used his foot to haul the bike free. And that means the final step of this one, section number 5, is going to be under a great deal of pressure because he's got to do it without dropping any further marks for leaning. Adam Raga on 3 for section 5. This could be the moment that decides Extra Budapest in Toni Bou's favour. Raga works hard and up he goes. 3 drop marks in section 5, but he keeps the X trial alive. Raga requiring an absolute collapse now from Toni Bou. And that's 1 drop mark. Oh! Down goes Toni Bou for a 5. Well, put your hands up if you're expecting that. Raga's still waiting for another failure from Bou in section number 6, but I'm not sure anyone was expecting anything other than Toni Bou sealing the X trial in section 5. Raga had already made it through. Both falters on the first step. And now the gap is just 4 marks between the 2 grand final contenders as we embark on section number 6. Similar to the relatively straightforward section 6 from round 2. Slightly different exit gate, but I can't see it posing too many problems to either of the riders, frankly. Adam Raga can't afford to drop more than 1 mark here, though. Otherwise, the X trial will be decided against him. 4 marks the gap, of course, with the maximum score at 5 for Bou next out. So Raga could afford to drop 1 at the most. Looks like he's going to run clean here, though. Makes it up the last step successfully, out of the modified gate, and through for a clean in section number 6. Heaving the pressure back on Toni Bou. Adam Raga finishes with a lap total of 14. Toni Bou on 10. As long as he completes this section, will be victorious in Budapest. Adam Raga's done well to take it to the final section. A couple of uncharacteristic errors from Toni Bou, firstly in section 1 and then that first failure of the lap in section 5. But it's still Bou who leads. Only 1 step still to come for the Grandmaster for what will be his 70th podium and his 58th extra win. Toni Bou takes victory for the first time in the Hungarian capital and celebrates A moment of tension. There have been several during the evening here in Hungary. But it's Toni Bou who survives the pressure in a last ride decider to win by a 4-mark margin. Despite those earlier errors, Bou still has enough in the locker to take victory here in Budapest. A close Vortex trial throughout, just 6 marks separated 5 riders in round 2. But experience sees the sport's most illustrious leaders home to fill the podium positions. This is what we're here for, fighting for the finals and aiming for the front. Coming in as a wildcard rather than a permanent rider, being on the podium gives me a lot of satisfaction. It also gives me automatic qualification for Barcelona, so I'll keep fighting.
La entrada directa al próximo trial a Barcelona y bueno, intentar seguir dando guerra, ¿no?
It's a shame about my failure in Section 4, which was a section that was definitely possible to get through quite well. But anyway, I'm happy with my riding and that I've recovered from my injury and operation to my elbow. Now I'm looking forward because it's clear that I'm at a high level. The whole race was really close. Apart from the first lap, where I built a bit of a margin and could ride a bit more relaxed, Jaime pushed very hard on the second lap and Adam rode really well in the final. The sections were very challenging and even the tough ones were enjoyable, so I think it's been a good show for the spectators. Adam Raga, Gironi Fajardo and Jaime Busto all showed glimpses of enough ability to challenge Toni Bou with strong top 4 finishes in Budapest, but Bou is the man to beat once again in 2019. The championship rankings match the event standings after the opening round of the campaign then. Toni Bou taking first blood as he has in 12 of the last 13 seasons. The man to beat. The X-Trial World Championship is back.